Hey guys, Merry Christmas. It is Christmas, and I'm going to be doing this Christmas Day special edition sports interview with my best friend Randy. We're going to be discussing the WWE and all the baseball, and also we did get a big signing today, which was that the Athletics have extended their young rookie superstar Tyler Soderstrom to a 7-year, $89 million contract extension. Honestly, that's a good deal for the Athletics because he had a good year as a rookie, and he almost won the Rookie of the Year. And plus, Tyler Soderstrom has been one of the best consistent hitters for the Athletics. And honestly, this is a good deal. At least they're extending their young superstars. And also, we're going to be talking about how the Yankees have already made an offer to Bellinger, and they're playing the waiting game with him by saying, Bellinger, if nobody gives you this contract, you're going to agree to our terms. Means that if no one gives Bellinger an offer of the 8 years, $400 million contract, then you're going to have to do it. Me and my friend Henry that I spoke to earlier, he said that, Bellinger, if the Yankees are offering you a 5-year, $28 or $30 million contract that's worth that amount, take the contract. Your dad won a World Series with the Yankees. If the Yankees are offering you a deal, take the contract already. My opinion, if the Yankees are already doing this, they're playing the waiting game, I respect them for that. But if no one gives you that offer, Bellinger, take the Yankees deal. That's my opinion. Take the deal because it's taking forever, and literally all the fans want to know, where are you going to sign? And literally the Yankees are a historic organization, and why would you want to leave the Yankees for possibly the Mets or I understand the Dodgers because they're your hometown team, or possibly back to the Cubs. I understand that. But literally, why would you want to leave the Yankees? Your dad won a World Series with the Yankees. And if no one gives you that $400 million contract worth over 8 years, then take the Yankees deal, which is 5 years, worth $28 or $30 million a season. And my opinion, Yankees, just sign Bellinger. Cody, just sign with the Yankees, make an agreement, and pass the physical, and then boom, you're a Yankee for life. In my opinion, just sign the contract already because it's taking forever. And also, we did hear some big breaking news from the WWE. Roman Reigns did announce, I do acknowledge him, and also he did announce that he literally did this. Instead of going to Raw or SmackDown, he spent the whole day of Christmas Eve and Christmas Day with his family, but also donating so much merch and his signed WWE belts to the fans and to kids that have cancer. And he also gave free pizza to 1,000 kids that are not able to. And honestly, Roman Reigns, I respect you for that. That is honestly the best thing you could do. Literally the best thing you could do. And also, we did hear some big news the other day that Mick Foley has parted ways with the WWE because of their relationship with President Trump. In my opinion, I understand that he doesn't want to be part of the company as long as they keep getting involved with the president. I understand that. I respect him for his opinion. But honestly, I'm a little bit shocked that literally WWE wants to lose their young stars and legends because of a relationship with the president. My opinion, that's really dumb that WWE is doing this. Here's my friend Randy. We're going to be discussing all about it. And Merry Christmas to all of you, and hoping you're having a healthy and safe and happy Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Here's my friend Randy.
Hello, Merry Christmas. So, Brandon's baseball vlogs. What do we want to talk about?
Literally this, Randy. What do you think about this? That it's Christmas, and also we did see a lot of signings happen before Christmas and Thanksgiving, and some that happened around it. Then we saw the Yankees have an offer for Bellinger, and they are playing the waiting game. And they say, we're making you an offer that is worth to staying with the Yankees and literally to be Yankee for life, like how his dad was, who won a World Series with the Yankees. And literally, it's like now the Yankees offer is around 5 years, 28 or $30 million a season. And they say this, agree to our terms. And literally, my friend Henry, who worked at my old school, literally when I was in high school back then, literally this, my friend Henry says, Bellinger, just take the Yankees deal. Why would you want to leave the Yankees for another team? And why would you want to leave a historic organization? What is your thoughts?
I mean, I agree with them.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with, like, why would you leave the Yankees historical, history and everything?
Yeah. And what do you think about that? I understand he wants to make the right decision for him and his family, but he's only 30, and a lot of teams don't want to take the risk of an 8-year, $400 million contract because literally half the time a player signs for that much, it doesn't end well for the player or the team.
I mean, if they're 40, yes, but he's 30. So an 8-year contract would be 8 years. So he'll be there from, right now, it's the 2025. So he'll be there in the 2026 season, 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, 2031, 2032, and 2033. That's 8 years. So he'll be 38. So I feel like they should sign him. See where it leads.
Also, Randy, my friend Henry did say this, that he understands he wants to get paid that much, but literally we both found out that teams are afraid to give that contract out because the last time a player got that much was from the Mets, was Jose Reyes, and he kept getting injured for the beginning of that contract, for the beginning of that 8-year deal. He literally got injured from in the first year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year, sixth year, seventh year. The only year he was healthy was the 8th year. And a lot of teams are afraid to have that kind of contract given. What do you think?
I mean, don't be afraid. Just give it to him.
Like, what's your thought about it? About, like, why teams are nervous to give that kind of deal?
I wouldn't, because if he's meant for it, give it to him. If he can prove you wrong, give it to him. You don't know if the player's wrong until you see if you're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like, honestly, Jose Reyes was that kind of player that was being crazy, doing dumb plays.
Uh-huh.
So, like, he was stealing bases. The only thing is, the player we're talking about doesn't do that as much.
No, Bellinger does.
Not as much as, Reyes, though.
He has 30 almost every year, 30 stolen bases. And he is known for having a lot of leg injuries because of it.
I mean, if Bellinger's playing smart, then they should sign him.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think about this? The New York Knicks came back after being down by 115 to like 90, and they came back to win 126 to 124.
It was 25.
But still, what do you think of that the Knicks came back to win that game today?
Well, here's the thing. Okay. It's been a long run since the Knicks won a good game, right?
Yeah.
I may not like the Knicks. Yes, I am a Cleveland Cavaliers fan. But there's a but. It's the Christmas season. And I feel like the Knicks deserve everything that they need in this year, right?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. They've been through the highs and lows. This is the New York dream. They have to get this. They need to dream for it and win a championship. I mean, I wouldn't even give a rat's ass if they won it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. But they have a New York curse. They need to break it.
That's true. And what do you think about this? That also we did see that MLB free agents that are still on the market is Alex Bregman, Eugenio Suarez from the Mariners, and also we did see that Max Scherzer is still a free agent, and Bo Bichette is still a free agent, and the Blue Jays surprisingly haven't re-signed their young-born, homegrown superstar Bo Bichette, and he's looking for a possible 10-year, $300 million contract, and the Blue Jays haven't even signed him, and he's still a free agent. What is your thought on all of that?
Wait, so the player Bregman left the Red Sox?
Bregman opted out of his contract. He had the right to.
Why? He wasn't happy in Boston?
No. He has the right. He had a good year despite injury, but he wanted to test the free agent market again to see if he would get paid.
Well, Bregman, you should have re-signed with the Red Sox. You could have got a good extension.
The Red Sox didn't even give him an extension.
Wow.
But what do you think about this? He said he's open to returning to Boston, but Boston hasn't even offered him a deal yet. And Eugenio Suarez from the Mariners in the postseason this year, who did very well for the Mariners, is a free agent. And Max Scherzer, who we saw pitch for the Blue Jays in the postseason, is really good. And he is honestly still a free agent, which is hard to believe.
Yeah.
What's your thought on those players?
Well, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say.
Yeah.
All right, so I feel like Bregman should wait until the Red Sox give him a deal. And the other players, I'm not sure because I'm not big on them.
And they just announced this, that Jazz Chisholm Jr. and his girlfriend have announced they have become engaged just now.
Congratulations to young fellas. Congratulations getting married. New life ahead of you.
And apparently they've been middle school sweethearts.
Congratulations to two young kids.
To Jazz Chisholm.
It's a metaphor.
Yep. And also, what do you think about the news with WWE about how they are possibly going to have Alexa Bliss turn heel against Charlotte Flair?
Oh, I had that feeling. Also, I met my aunt's boyfriend's dad's son. Shout out to Tom. He told me.
Yeah.
When I told Gabe, it wasn't Triple H. It was John's fault for changing the script. So any WWE fans, John's fault. He messed up his last match. Like I said, no one listened. And nobody's listening.
And what do you think about, like, the rumor that about how with WWE about the rumor about Fatu is going to return soon and he may attack Cody and challenge him for the title?
I will love that.
And what do you think about the news about Mick Foley, about him parting ways from the WWE because of their relationship with President Trump?
He's not a fan of Trump, but like he has his opinions. He has his flaws. It's because of John Cena's last match, but also Donald Trump is a Hall of Famer.
That's true. You were saying?
But I respect Foley, the hardcore legend. He's a legend for a reason. His opinion matters, like everybody's opinion matters. But I'm not into politics. I'm not into that chiz. But he's running our country, so we have to let wrestling politics be, and we have to let government politics be.
And plus, they did announce, President Trump said he wanted to go to Cena's last match, but he decided to go to a USA Army versus Navy game instead. Showed union in our military.
Yeah.
And also, what do you think about the news that they showed about this? Logan Paul is going to fight Carmelo Anthony after he knocked out his brother.
Yeah, good luck with that, buddy.
What is your thought about that? That he wants revenge against him?
Good luck with that.
And do you think Austin Theory is working with Seth Rollins?
Yeah, pretty much.
What makes you think that?
I mean, it's obvious.
And what do you think about how the plan is to have this CM Punk win the match and then have Gunther try to challenge Punk, but Punk says no and everyone else tells Gunther no because of how he treated John?
I don't blame him.
What's your thought on that?
I don't blame him. I don't at all.
And what do you think about the news about this? They showed Becky is challenging Maxine Dupree for the Intercontinental Championship on January 5th.
Oh, great.
What's your thought on that?
Pleasant.
And what do you think of Maxine Dupree's reign as champion, though? And her working out every time to get ready for a match?
Okay, so I found out a little scoop what Maxine does with her wardrobe when it comes to wrestling, right?
Yeah.
So whatever outfits her opponents wears, she wears opposite. So she brings options.
Uh-huh.
So like she's facing Becky. Becky is a rival, so she wears black. So Maxine doesn't wear black when she wears Becky.
Uh-huh. That's true. That's true about that. And what do you think about Maxine's reign?
I like it. It's interesting. I mean, she's doing an amazing run. I feel like she needs to keep this run up because, I mean, Becky was just coming and going, and I didn't like it. It's like a show in, show out kind of thing.
Yeah. And what do you think about this? That Seth Rollins said, I never really lost the title. I'm coming back for the title when I come back.
Yeah, stop being a crybaby.
I understand that totally. Hey guys, now me and my friend Randy are going to be discussing our thoughts about like all the cool stuff that has been happening in WWE. My opinion, I agree with what Randy said about how Bellinger is only 30. He deserves a contract, but like honestly, my opinion, I kind of agree that he does deserve to get paid and he's wanting to make the right decision for him and his family. But also, I also agree with this that teams are not going to give him that 8-year, $400 million contract. I understand that totally. And also, I do agree with a lot of things that MLB has said about it. Also, I wanted to say this, and my friend Randy will say this too, that we want to say happy birthday to the late, great Ricky Henderson, who would have turned 67 years old today. Because literally it's sad that Ricky Henderson passed away at the age of 65, I think. Yeah, 65 years old, and his birthday is today, and he died literally 5 days before his 66th birthday. And literally it's like, man, that stinks. And I want to say this, happy birthday to the late, great Ricky Henderson, the all-time stolen base leader. And he was a great player. And literally with speed, offense, and everything. He was a menace on the bases for the Yankees and the Athletics. And the Blue Jays. He never gave up. He wanted to help the team win. And also, congratulations to Jazz Chisholm Jr. on getting engaged to his middle school sweetheart. I want to say congratulations to Jazz Chisholm. You deserve it, man. And also, we did hear that Maxine Debris will be facing Becky Lynch on January 5th on Monday Night Raw, the debut on Netflix again for the second year in a row. And I want to say this, it's going to be a good match, but I think Maxine Debris is a good champion. And honestly, I think she should be champion for a little bit longer. And also, I wanted to see her beat Becky Lynch again because she's already beat them so much. And also, I want to say this, happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all of you guys. Also, we did hear that we will be having a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship for the women's division. And it will be Stephanie Vaquer facing Raquel Rodriguez and Nikki Bella for the Women's World Championship. And I want to say this, literally, I have a feeling Stephanie Vaquer is going to win that match. And literally Bailey and Lyra are going to do everything they can to stop the Judgment Day from getting involved in that match. And literally we may see a return of Brie Bella, Nikki Bella's sister. And honestly, I'll be shocked if that happens. Also, we did see the New York Knicks, my team, my brother-in-law's team, won 126-125. And that was a really good game. It was a really good game, honestly. And I want to say this, Liddy, congrats to the New York Knicks. And if they can use this win as a method to power themselves and believe in themselves that they can win it all, they could easily do it. That's my opinion. And also, I agree with what Randy said about Jose Reyes and everything. Also, literally, we did find out that the big bat flip of 2025 season was Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge when they both hit big walk-off home runs for their teams, the Dodgers and Yankees. Also, I want to say this. Congratulations to the Los Angeles Dodgers on winning back-to-back World Series championships. And also, I'm shocked that they are getting taxed a record $169 million for winning back-to-back World Series titles and in the regular season. In my opinion, that is shocking. And also, we did hear the MLB expansion will be coming to MLB very soon. Here's my friend Randy to discuss all about the expansion, WWE, and the MLB and NFL. Here's my friend Randy.
Yeah,
So, Randy, what do you think about Becky versus Maxine again on January 5th? Then we're having a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship between Stephanie Vaquer versus Nikki Bella and Raquel Rodriguez. And then CM Punk versus Braun Breaker for the World Heavyweight Championship.
alright, so that's a good topic.
Mm-hmm.
So, Braun Breaker, not a big fan. CM Punk, good wrestler, good tactics, good articulation and wrestling skills. He's a very good submission wrestler. He has very good submission holds. He's a very, very good contact wrestler. It's just the fact that he needs to find every spot that Braun Breaker would not know where to try to spear him.
Yep. And what do you think about Braun saying he wants the original CM Punk?
Yeah, you're not ready.
Like, what is your thought about it, though?
I feel like he needs to step up his game and try to do something with himself.
And what do you think about Stephanie Vaquer versus Raquel and Nikki Bella? And we could possibly have the Judgment Day get involved. I'm not surprised. Then we have Bailey and Lyra stop them from getting involved. And then we may have Brie Bella possibly return to try to help Nikki win. But then we could have instead Stephanie Vaquer finds a way to stop it and then retains her title. My opinion, that's going to happen, and that we're going to have Stephanie remain as the champion, and that's my prediction.
I believe the same thing, to be honest.
And why?
Just because, like, it's obvious. Judgment Day can't keep their business out of other business.
True. And what do you think about how we may see Lyra and Bailey get involved? Then we may see Brie Bella make her return.
Lyra and Bailey are good wrestlers. They were having back and forth argument in the past, but I'm glad they're getting along again.
Yeah. And what do you think about possibly Brie Bella returning?
Not a big fan of that one.
And what do you think? Do you think Stephanie Vaquer will retain her title against Raquel and Nikki?
It depends. She has to focus. It's a triple threat match, so she has to focus. Lock it in and pay attention.
Uh-huh.
Classes in session.
And who do you think's going to win that match, and the Punk one, and Becky versus Maxine?
I feel like Maxine, to be honest. I mean, Becky is just so overrated. No one really wants her to be champion anymore.
True. And between Punk and Braun?
Punk, obviously.
And between Vaquer and the other?
Back here.
And what do you think about this? That we will also, it's Ricky Henderson's birthday, the late great Ricky Henderson, who passed away a few years ago. What do you have to say?
Rest in peace.
And today was Ricky Henderson's 67th birthday. What do you have to say to him? Because it was his birthday today.
Happy birthday!
And what do you have to say that he passed away at the age of 65 because of cancer?
Rest in peace.
5 days. It was 5 days before his birthday.
Rest in peace, your king.
And what do you think about the big news about the NFL and MLB and the MLB expansion will be coming to baseball soon, and we may see some brand new teams being brought to new states that we have not seen.
Dang, son.
Like, what's your thought?
I don't know.
And what do you think of what my brother-in-law says, that we should see a new team which is in North Carolina instead, and Tennessee and Oklahoma, and possibly Hawaii?
As long as they don't have a team in Hawaii that's in the volcano, we're good.
Or near the volcano.
Yeah.
And what do you think about the big news with WWE? It's the second year in a row that Punk is main eventing the debut of Raw on Netflix. And that it was one of the best years for Punk, Rhea Ripley, and Liv, besides her injury, and also for Cody. Like, it was the best years for those guys and best years for Roman.
Yeah. I mean, Roman wasn't really that much injured. He just took time off to be with his family. He's a part-timer. Remember that?
I know.
So he's not injured.
I know that.
So when he says he's injured, it means he's taking time off because he's a part-timer. So that's what they do. I'm just telling your fans.
Mm-hmm.
Like Brock Lesnar, he's a part-timer too. He takes time off and he comes and shows on certain appearances when needed. That's what Roman's doing. He's doing the Brock Lesnar segments.
I know. And what do you think about this, though? Like, what is your thoughts that it was one of the best years for Roman and the best years for Punk and best years for Rhea Ripley out of their whole career. And Roman broke a record for 4 returns this year.
I mean, that's amazing. I mean, but honestly, like, 4 returns this year is amazing because, I mean, like, basically he took a lot of time off because of his family and everything, so, like, I understand that shit. But also, it's the fact, like, he's taking care of the bloodlines. You have to understand that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's about to opt out of his contract and retire soon, so you have to realize that, too.
I know that.
And also, the fans have to know that. So, like, be honest, like, yeah, sometimes memories of wrestlers that you have in the WWE has to end because, like, look, he has how many years left with the WWE contract?
3 or 2 years. Same as Seth.
And Seth's gonna retire?
Seth? No, I don't think so. I don't know. Because Seth has 3 years left.
And Roman has 2. So mainly, I want to see this from Roman. Before retire, he's never won the world title. He's only won the WWE title and the Universal title. So in his resume, it would be nice to have the world heavyweight title. That'd be nice.
Yeah. And what do you think about it being the best year for Punk and Rhea Ripley out of their whole career? This was honestly one of their best years, they say.
Can you repeat that question again, please?
What is your thought of it being one of the best career years for Rhea Ripley and CM Punk?
CM Punk, okay, returning and, you know, the lows of it is like the screw job from Paul. The highs of it all, gaining back the world title that he always needed. I mean, it's kind of cool seeing that, to be honest.
Yeah. And they say it was a career year, amazing year for Rhea. She had multiple wins and only like 4 or 5 losses and had over like 35 wins this year.
Yeah.
What's your thought about Rhea?
I mean, Rhea, aka Mommy, like, she's doing her thing. Even though she's not champion, but you don't need to be champion to be on top, like Mommy.
That's true.
You can win your matches and probably gain a title opportunity. But, like, I can see her winning the tag title soon.
Yeah.
Putting a tag title on her resume, or maybe putting, a United States title in her resume, or maybe the Intercontinental title. Who knows?
That's true.
Maybe Mommy is Intercontinental champion.
That's true. And what do you think about this? That we could possibly see Drew versus Cody in a Hell in a Cell match, possibly.
That'd be insane.
And that Drew says he never wants to go through that kind of match again, but he says if he has to, he'll do it.
I mean, that's kind of BS that he did that. Like, he says, if Cody touches him, hits him, he strips the title. That's just like a little baby move.
I understand that. And what do you think about this, that they announced that on SmackDown, Carmelo Hayes will be facing against Elliott for the U.S. title?
Oh, I'd like to see that match.
On SmackDown.
That's tomorrow night. Stay tuned.
And also this, that what is your thought about Alexa and Charlotte as a tag team? Like, what's your thoughts of them?
I thought it was a good tag team, but, like, they're definitely going to split. I know it.
And what is your thought about how we did see some news about WWE announcing that literally this John Cena originally wanted 220 dates? What is your thought? And that John wanted to do that.
I mean, John was the reason why he switched the script, and I don't understand why. The only person who knows it is why is John, but I know why. When you see the smile and the way he tapped out, he was like, I'm done with this job. I'm done. He's like, I'm retiring 100%. I'm not coming back.
I understand that. And at least we got to see Cena at Monday Night Raw with Rey and Sheamus.
Yeah.
And also, what do you have to say about the MLB and WWE and NFL and NBA and hockey will be at Fanatics Fan Fest again next year in July, between July 19th, 20th, and 21st. And they invited my blogs page to possibly be there, but I don't know if I'm going to go yet because I have to figure out everything.
I mean, it's sad to see John leave, but yeah, I mean, WWE's not the same since after John is gone, but now to see my childhood growing up, like, change, it's a good change. Seeing, like, the WWE change for something without John. I mean, like, look, WWE was something without John Cena until he came. But John Cena broke records. He broke the platform. He's done things that other wrestlers didn't do. And he did it on his own terms. He followed his rules and also the rules of the WWE. He gave advice to the wrestlers that needed it.
Yeah, and Randy, what do you think about what I said about Fanatics Fan Fest, though? About how they're bringing back MLB, WWE, football and hockey, and NBA back to it, and they invited my blogs, but I don't know if I'm going to go there yet because of just everything that's been going on.
I mean, maybe you can because of, I went to the city with you, and maybe Mom will allow me to go with you.
Yeah. And, like, what do you think about just because of Fanatics Fan Fest inviting?
I mean, I understand that, so...
And what do you think about the Fanatics Fan Fest inviting?
Oh, that'd be cool. Like, that's cool that they're inviting you.
And what do you have to say to the fans that do go to Fan Fest?
Get ready, stay tuned, and get ready to meet Brandon.
And also, and I do want to say thank you for doing this. This will be going on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and everything.
Like, subscribe, post that notification, tap that notifier, and comment down below what you want to talk about next. And also, Merry Christmas to both of us from the Brandon's Baseball Vlogs and for me. Happy holidays, guys.
And also, what do you have to say to SML and his movies that he's made, and also the Draft Neck Mark?
Logan, can I get my custom rainy pepper, please? Please? Randy, it says I'm a good boy. See, it says I'm a hit. Randy, it says I'm a good boy. Want my pencil? You want it? Wait, where'd my pencil go?
And what do you have to say to Draft Neck Mark?
Please join our lives.
Hey guys, also me and my friend Randy wanted to discuss the big news that we got last night and everything, which was also that my blogs page got a big notification last night as I was getting ready for bed and watching the end of the Christmas movie It's a Wonderful Life and Elf with my family. Literally, I get the notification that R-Truth, Ron Killings, followed our blogs page on TikTok and Twitter, and I still can't believe it. Literally, a few weeks ago, R-Truth follows my Twitter and then follows my TikTok blogs page. I want to say this is awesome. And Liddy, I really could not believe that Ron Killings followed my TikTok page. And it's like, wow, a real superstar is following it. And I really could not believe it. And I want to say, thank you for everything you have done for WWE. You are hilarious. And it was so funny to see you and Joe Hendry literally say his name and he appears. It was hilarious to see you and him team up against The Miz at Saturday Night Main Event. And also my friend Randy is going to explain his thoughts about it. It's literally insane. I really could not believe that R-Truth actually followed me. And Liddy, when I saw the verification, I could not believe it. It was actually Ron Killings. And Liddy, it's like, oh my God. I want to say thank you for everything you've done. You're hilarious. And Liddy, your segments are so funny. Even when you got Brock Lesnar and everyone else to break character. Because literally, R-Truth, you are hilarious. And I want to say thank you for everything. And thank you to follow. And also, I hope we can do a collaboration together on my blogs page and also to do a sports interview with you. Thank you for everything, Ron Killings. And here's my friend Randy to discuss his thoughts on it. Here's my friend Randy.
What's up?
So, Randy, what do you have to say about it?
It's kind of amazing that Ron Killings added you, followed you on Twitter, X, and TikTok. That's actually an amazing moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it's amazing what he's done for WWE. He came from TNA, and he's come from TNA to WWE. So that's like an amazing spectrum. Like, look at that. Like, everything he's done for TNA, and he came from TNA, the original TNA roster, and then came from TNA to WWE. You don't see that. You don't see the attitude, like, people, like, come from a different company and just stick with this company that he's working for.
Yep. And what is your thought about him following our account and everything?
Well, he's following your account. He's not following mine.
Yeah.
Which, I had to say this. Everything you've done for your account, you earned that. So don't get anyone twisted on that. Anything that we worked on our accounts, we earned that, and we did not take it for granted. So therefore, it's the holiday season. We show love, we show care for each other, not hatred, not negativity.
Yep.
Brandon earned all the followers that he deserved, and I earned all the followers that I deserve at that end of the day.
Yep. And still waiting to hear back from TikTok about my original page. And what do you have to say about that?
I mean, like, it's amazing, like, now what's going on with Ron Killings now, but it stinks that, like, you're still waiting on your account, which is messed up.
Yeah. And what do you have to say about Ron Killings, R-Truth following?
Keep up the work, Ron.
And about him liking the post that I made.
It's awesome.
And what do you think about it, that he chooses my account to follow?
Hey, he chooses yours? That's good.
And what do you think about his thoughts about R-Truth when he worked with Joe Hendry to take out The Miz?
Oh, I loved it. Every moment of it.
And what did you think about The Miz's reaction where he's like, Joe Hendry?
Yeah, it was an amazing feeling to see that. That was kind of cool.
And say his name and he appears.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Thank you guys for joining the Christmas Day special edition sports interview with my brother Randy. And thank you guys for joining to talk to us about the MLB news, about the MLB expansion, Cody Bellinger news about when he will sign and whether or not he will get that 8-year, $400 million contract from the Yankees or the Dodgers or the Cubs or the Mets, and also about Pete Alonso, Diaz, Jose Reyes, and about why teams are afraid to give out that 8-year, $400 million contract. And also, I want to say this. Thank you guys for talking to us about the WWE, about Maxine Dupree versus Becky Lynch, and about CM Punk versus Braun Breaker, and about Austin Theory and The Vision possibly, and about Theory working with Seth Rollins, and also about Stephanie Vaquer versus Raquel Rodriguez and Nikki Bella for the Women's World Championship. and about possibly Brie Bella coming back to return, and about Lyra and Bailey returning as friends and tag team. And honestly, that's really great. And also about the Usos facing off against AJ Styles and Dragon Lee for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. And also about Gunther retiring John Cena, and about John Cena and how he tapped out, and literally about why he did, and also about his career, and about the NBA, the Knicks, and the NFL, and a possible MLB expansion that will be coming back to MLB. And I want to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and happy Kwanzaa, and have a happy new year. Stay safe and stay healthy, guys.